Good evening. I am delighted to introduce our guest speaker, the award-winning author and journalist, Dr. Michael Petru. He was a Chevening Scholar at St. Antony's College and took his DPhil in modern history. Michael is now the Canadian War Museum Historian of Veterans Experience. He leads the In Their Own Voices Oral History Project, which records the memories of Canadian veterans to explore how war shaped their lives and how they in turn shaped Canada. He has interviewed nearly 200 former servicemen and military families, ranging from a 104-year-old Second World War veteran to young returnees from Afghanistan. His work clearly has special meaning for us, both as Canadians and as Oxonians. As Canadians, we recognize Confederation in 1867 as having created our state, but we also regard the experiences of Canadian servicemen in the First World War as having created our sense of self as a nation. Canada may have been born in the banqueting halls of Charlottetown, but Canadians were born on the killing fields of Vimy Ridge. As Oxonians, we are defined by Oxford's history as the oldest university in the English-speaking world. Yet, we have often been spectacularly negligent in recording that history and in preserving our understanding of the rationale behind the traditions that distinguish us. I am reminded that for nearly 600 years, every Oxonian who wished to incept to the Master of Arts had to first pledge undying enmity against one Henry Simonus. Quod numquam consentis in reconciliationem Henrici Simonus. The Latin makes it official. It is astonishing that the university should kindle so profound a hatred against one individual that it embedded a malediction against him in its statutes. It is outlandish that that detestation should carry on for more than half a millennium, long after Henry's bones had turned to dust. But what is most remarkable is that for nearly all that time, no one at Oxford had any idea who Henry Simonus had been or what he could possibly have done to unleash centuries of animus from uncounted generations of Oxonians. In the tumult of the 13th century, no one bothered to record the experiences of the masters who bore Henry a sleepless grudge. So when they died, their knowledge died with them, even as the practice they institutionalized lived on down the ages. For most of our history, until 1827, to be an Oxonian was to ritualistically despise Henry Simonus without having the faintest idea why. Clearly, Oxford could have used Michael's services as an oral historian. Henry's saga is an apt illustration of why Michael's work preserving history is not just about memorializing the past, but also about understanding the present. Why do we do the things we do and feel the way we feel? Why does our society embrace some human beings as one of us and damn other human beings as one of them? Why do we extend compassion to some innocent casualties of war and withhold it from others? Michael previously worked as a foreign correspondent for Maclean's magazine and reported on social unrest and war across Central Asia, Europe, and the Middle East. He is the recipient of 3 National Magazine Awards, and his books include Renegades, Canadians in the Spanish Civil War, and Is This Your First War? Travels through the post-9/11 Islamic world. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Michael Petru.